I'm the guns and the ammo for weapons. Use your mind and your brain just to teach them a lesson. I'm the guns and the ammo for weapons. Use your mind and your brain just to teach them a lesson.
I might working.
Always blessed.
My mic up. Technical difficulty.
We coming out with Spankey's live hot topic. We coming out with Spankey's live hot topic. They try to bring me down, but I never left my highs off the ground. They try to say I'm crazy, never knew what it meant, don't apply to me. Try to bring up a community with love and unity, so they can see things another way, just so they can see a brighter day. I'm the guns and the ammo for weapons. Use your mind and your brain just to teach them a lesson. I'm the guns and the ammo for weapons. Use your mind and your brain just to Welcome to Spankey's Live Hot Topics. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I tell you, it's been a year. This year went by so fast, people, I don't even know. I mean, it just went by like super fast. I don't even think this was a real year. I mean, this must have been the shortest year ever because, everything just came and went. And for the most part, I was sick most of the time. I'm just recovering from COVID, guys. I I caught it right before Christmas, so I was in my room for Christmas. But um, yesterday was my mom's birthday, and that was my last day of quarantine. I've tested negative twice now. Um, so I'm doing better. Um, I really did pretty well considering because I did get my shots and my booster. Um, so it didn't hit me as bad as it normally hits some. And because this time of the year I normally get a bronchial infection anyway because of allergies and sinuses. Even the doctor thought it was just a normal bronchial infection or something, or sinus infection. But I had them test for flu and COVID at the same time, um, just to make sure, and the COVID came out positive. And so I was down for a little bit, but for the most part, I feel better. The key to it, guys, is just keeping your immune system up. So eat lots of healthy foods. This should be a daily routine for you anyway. Is because nowadays is so much going on. So many recalls happening with the foods now. So try to eat natural foods. Just try to keep your immune system up. And I noticed because my vitamin intake was, I lowered my vitamin intake. I wasn't doing like my regular regimen. That opened me up for, to get kind of sick. So it is what it is. So, I really do pray that everyone had a great holiday or holidays, per se. It's been different for everyone because it's been a lot of loss of loved ones really close to the holidays or right at the holidays. Um, so this is a time of remembrance, of happy, um, celebrating lives. You know, it's not you mourn for a day or two, but you celebrate the life of your loved ones that you've lost, and think about the good times you had with them, and think about the positive legacy that they leave behind, and you keep that going. They never, this is just a shell. This is not, this is just a shell walking around. This is we live on, our souls live on, our legacies live on as long as you want them to. So just keep that in mind. um I'm ready for this new year, guys. I've been down for most of the year. So I had the major operation. I was hemmed up for a while, and it was back to back to back stuff. Okay, so I didn't get to actually do what I wanted to this year as far as my progression in my businesses, and in talking with y'all and doing my streams, because I was just not feeling well, guys. I was really not good. So, but I came on today. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I did it. Got my hair right, got my makeup on. I woke myself up and said, come on in,
come in the room, people. Come in the room. If you're watching, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Hey, 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 hey. We got y'all. Y'all know I can't see, so if you're watching, I really appreciate it. I see a Chris in there. I see Kevy's world. I see all of y'all up there. How you doing? Um, Let me tell y'all the projects that I'm about to embark on for the 2023 is gonna be a great year, and I believe it for us all. Okay. And one thing we have to look at is making sure that your community is right. Okay. We've got to stop that gun violence, people. It's like when they put out crack in the communities, they put the guns out. They just want you to kill yourselves. You got to understand that it's not right. Okay? You got to understand that you cannot be fighting over petty stuff. And one thing you always have to remember is there is not a materialistic thing that you can take with you when you're gone. Not one. You can't take money. You can't take none of that when you gone. I'm just telling you right now. And so, even while it's here, it's people it's some evil things going on with that. We have to have a big piece of humble pie. I'm gonna make some for the year 2023. And I'm just saying, guys, we gotta stop fighting each other. That's exactly what they want you to do. We gotta stop it. It's enough that they coming at us, but don't come at yourselves, okay? You making a fool of yourselves, and you making a fool of us all, because we trying to get along. We trying to get ahead. And I'm talking ahead. I want my community to be financially independent. I want y'all to be free. I want y'all to, you are free. You just don't know it. You don't know it. You're free. You are free to do what you need to do. But you're bonded by the typical society morals that go on that really were set in place to drag you down. Okay, I just want to talk about these things. I got a lot to talk about because I skipped the day. So I skipped last Wednesday. So, and I said I was going to talk about it, y'all. So I'm going to talk about it. I got some cases on my files that I really want to show y'all going into the new year. You have to be aware. You have to be aware that these things are going on in a lot of people don't want to think about it. They just want to say, I don't want to worry about that. I got enough stuff on my plate. But the reason you have stuff on your plate may be because you're ignoring the overall situation at hand. And that may be why you're stressed out even more. We worry about things that we really should not have to worry about. But we put it on ourselves. So going into 2023, we need to really look at ourselves. I'm talking to myself too. Okay? When I get messages from my ancestors and all of the above, I'm talking to myself too. We have to look in the mirror. We have to look at ourselves. How we conduct ourselves and how we talk to each other has a serious consequence on how we react to each other. thank you guys for coming in the chat. Look, I can't necessarily see the conversations right now. So if you talk and talk amongst yourselves, because these are the topics that I've been putting out there that I really want, and I'm really about to blow it up. Okay, for going into 2023, I'm not playing. I got some players out here that really are on the table to work with me and get this stuff out. Now, I talked and talked, but I talk and I walk at the same time. Everybody who knows me, anybody who really knows me, know that that's what I do. And that's what I plan on doing. I am so wrapped up into so many things, but I need to focus so I can get the message to you properly. I have friends in politics. I have friends in gaming. I have friends on social media. I have friends in all different arenas. And I want to see how I can bring them all together so that we can make a difference for our youth. Not just our youth, but even our seniors. Okay, it's a edge there. We need our seniors to remember our past, to remember what they went through. That's why you need to love on your seniors. You need to respect your elders, and you need to talk to them and listen to their stories. I always did that growing up, because that is how you are going to become more closer and more one with who you really are and where you come from. Not only that, after you do that, you need to start learning more on your own. Take the initiative to learn more on your own. But I'm going to put you out there to some people. It's some people who are learning every day and they want to get it out to y'all. So I'm going to get it out to y'all. History is history. Knowing it is important, but not living in it. That's the problem. See, some people don't know how to decipher living in the past and keeping it going. Don't you know that circle got us nowhere? So how's it doing for you now? Why you want to keep rolling and rolling in the past when you need to be focused on your future? Yes, we went through things. Yes, our ancestors went through things, but we are not going through those things. We are not supposed to repeat history. We are supposed to learn from it and move on. I don't know how many times I can say it, but y'all keep doing the revolving circle. You really don't even realize it. It's like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. I've been saying that ever since the Twilight Zone is what I'm living in for real. It's just like a repetitive circle. In this day and age, there should be no hate crimes on white or black or Hispanic or whatever color or race or creed you are. In this day and time, it was supposed to be null and void. It's supposed to be over with. But because we have so many people that learn about the history and want to be angry about that and want to fight a battle that has already been fought, it tells you in the word, some battles are not for you to fight. They've already been fought. It's time for you to, while those battles have been fought and done, you need to now start a new growth, a new age, a new and healthy way of life for the youth, to keep our elders sacred, to keep them okay until they are called home. But instead, because we're in that revolving cycle, our youth are dying every day. Not only that, our elders are dying sooner than they're supposed to because they are left behind. We gotta come on, people, we gotta get it together. Now, if y'all have seen any of my videos, and I know they're kind of shaky in the beginning, starting off, because I be having technical difficulties and stuff, but listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, is what I'm saying. And let me see, God daggone, I need to see if y'all can hear me. Yeah, y'all can hear me. is I'm just saying that, we have to be more diligent and more accountable for the measures that we do. Because sometimes we can be our worst enemies. That's on every platform. Sometimes we hold ourselves back, and then not only that, because we're holding ourselves back, we want to hold others back too. And I'm not doing that. I'm going to support all of you in whatever you do, and I find out you doing it. I try to support you. I try to share you. I try to see what you're doing. This is in my social media community, my gaming community, my arts community, my crafting community, in my real estate community, my finance community. I'm trying to make sure that you are seen. If I see you, I want to put you out there. I want you to be seen. But more important, I want us to grow from what we are learning. And sometimes it gets overwhelming. I understand. But we have so many bright ideas in our mind. Write them down and start implementing those ideas. I'm talking to myself because I've implemented a lot of my ideas, but now I'm at a setback. Because why? Because things happen. Life happens. Life turmoil, death, it happens. People, that's life. That's the circle of life. But we have setbacks, and then we have to pick ourselves up and get going. And y'all don't know how hard that was for me this year. I'm just gonna be honest. It was hard. I had a lot of loss. I had, and I'm very emotional because I'm a earthbound person. I am really like of the earth. Like, I feel a lot of things. I could walk past a person and I could feel the vibes, and all I want them to do is to be happy. So I'll turn around and say, "Hi, how you doing?" Try to give them a smile or something like that. But that gets draining at times. A lot of people who are empaths know that that's draining. But one thing I have to say is I'm grounded. If I wasn't grounded, y'all, I'd be gone. I'd be just like a statistic, just like everybody else. You see me on my funeral, be gone. I'd be done. Seriously, because I have fought depression all my life. And the one constant was that I could talk to my elders. I could talk to them. They deterred me from the nasty evil path that was trying to overcome me and take my life. And that's really what it is. And I've never been a drug addict. I've never been an alcoholic or anything like that. I don't smoke. Do you know how tough it is not to do any three of those things? It's still, because everybody, that's their outlet. They feel like they get so tense. They feel like and they gotta take a drink, or they gotta take a smoke, a puff, or something like that. But that was put in your mind that was the only way that you could self-medicate, which would self-kill you eventually. I had family members that died of liver cancer, liver whatever, because they drink so much. They was told not to do it, and they drank their life away. I'm just saying that when times get hard, you have to look within yourself. It is very hard for people to do that. It is very difficult for them to search for the answer from within, because they don't even know themselves all the way. But I'm telling you, you'll get through it. You're just going to have to focus. And sometimes you got to take time out just to focus on yourself. And focus on the things that make you happy. Right? I may miss you. Cause you're not in my arena all the time, but I will know that you're okay. And you can always give me a call. Look, y'all have that long list on my description that tells you all of my connections, right? It tells you my websites, my Lord, I'm just all of my contacts. I have a Discord page. Join my Discord if you'd like, and I will keep you posted on some things. Oh, I forgot to share this on my Discord, but you know what I mean. But I'm just saying, I went to, y'all saw me live not too long ago. That was right before I got the COVID. I was at a black business graduation where it's an accelerated course where they help graduates or people, entrepreneurs, give them tips on being more successful in their business, and also provide funding for some of them that graduate from the program. A great program. There's several different types of programs like that in your communities. You have to look for them. You have to go and seek and take the time. It's just so many people are too lazy to do what you need to do. You need to go out there and seek it. And I bring them up. I am going to have a list. Okay. I was supposed to have had the virtual pages for business on the Fun Networking group. But what happened was, y'all know I was balled up in surgery and stuff like that. So that had a major setback for me. But this year it will be on point, okay? I've even got more contacts. I'm trying to get some radio stations involved in local communities and stuff that I know. I really want you guys to just focus on your community and making it better. And we can't just talk about it. We got to just do it, right? And so, and I take my breaks. I take my breaks and do what I love to do. And what do I love to do? Gaming. Speaking of game, I love my gaming community. That's a whole new family for me. I got families all over the place. I got my crafting families that make the dolls. I got my other crafters that are out there making actual things from handmade things and stuff like that. Um, some reached out to me. I'm gonna get with them, go visit them, and try to get some of their stuff out. Um, I'm gonna be revamping and updating the websites. And another one is coming out. A new one's coming out, and this is specifically for my gamers. So I'm going to be featuring sometimes. I'm going to have some of my gamers featured, and I am going to put them out there, and we're going to have an open forum because there are a lot of youth that are labeled. Uh, what do you call it? I'm not gonna say slow or retarded or anything like that. I'm not gonna say that, but that's what they're labeled. But they're not. Special need kids. They're not special needs. What they are mega geniuses. I'm just gonna tell you that. They are very either mathematically inclined or scientifically inclined. And so all of that is required when you are doing these games. I don't know if y'all know that that's how that's a skill that you have. Some people are doing it and they're making millions of dollars off of it. It ain't me yet though. But I employ you if you are really game savvy, computer savvy. I've always been into computer programming, computer software, computer gaming, but not like the level that has taken me now. I always just used to do it by myself. I didn't think that was something that I could actually flourish off of, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be playing my games. Y'all know, you know when my business people that I get involved with when I'm at my jobs or when they're talking to me, they're like, "You do what? You do what? And you do what? You do what? And you do what?" It's so much. It's so much. I'm full of joy and knowledge. And I love to share it. So, you know, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be doing my due diligence. I had learned a lot. Even though I had to take this break, this year, this year that we're in, that we're about to go out of, I took in a lot. I learned a lot that I can share with y'all, that I want y'all to get. And it's people out here that are doing the same thing. You just need to reach out. If I don't know it, I could try to get you with somebody that do know, you know. But it's about uplifting the community and helping others, you know. Now some people, they'll say they're gonna help, but they don't. They say, yeah, yeah, I got you, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But they don't. I don't hear from them like no more. Like, even though I try to keep in touch with them, I don't hear from them no more. Like, I'm be giving them DM. They just ignore me. They like, and then sometimes they just forget about me altogether. But I'm not going to forget about y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. I don't forget. Anybody that know me, notice sometimes they'll get a message or a phone call out the blue, uh, out in Discord or something out the blue from me. They be like, who the hell calling me? And it'll be Spanky. It'll be Spanky checking up on you, trying to make sure you okay, make sure you doing good and stuff like that. Cause I feel it. I can feel it. One of my close friends, I just felt it not too long ago. I said, let me call him and make sure he okay. And he called me back. He said, yeah, I'm okay. And but he fell, and I'm like, well, yeah, I know something wrong. And he know when something wrong with me. It's just like all my friends, if it just is what it is. On a lighter note, Spanky getting right, because Spanky looking for her a man for 2023. Honey child, I need a no, I don't. I need to stop, because it's not right. I'm not looking. If he comes, he comes. I'm definitely not burning myself looking. If he come, he come, and that'll be great. Okay, but but Spanky is lonely. She lonely. She been, but it is what it is. I need a hero. I need somebody to sweep me up off my feet. I'm tired of sweeping people off their feet. I need somebody to sweep me up off my feet. Take care of me sometime, You know? Anyway, okay, so we talked about community. We're going to talk about that in the future. We're going to talk about people making changes in the community, people that are doing something in the community. I am going to be developing a program soon where I will be featuring and awarding people in the community that are doing things, that are putting themselves out there, that are doing selfless acts of kindness to lift things up. And I'm not talking about celebrities. They get their accolades. What about the working average man, the regular person that's out there doing it? I really want to put that out there. Okay? You do not have to be a celebrity to be recognized. You can be recognized just for the good things that you do. And some people have really good souls. They don't come off that way, which that's a work in progress for them, but they really do have good souls, and I always can see that within people. Now, some people say, how can you see that? Because that person is not like that for me. And I said, well, I can see it because I've talked to that person. And when you truly have a conversation with someone, not just a hi bye, but a real conversation with someone, you learn their heart. And you learn what they really mean. And when they're trying to relay things. I have that gift. I mean, is it a gift and a curse at the same time? I don't know. I might say yes. I might say yes. I have a lot of gifts, and sometimes they where does it lead me to? It scares men off. men be like, I can't, cause she is a lot. No, I'm not difficult. I'm not. I'm not. I'm trying to tell you guys, I am like the bomb for you. I love the outdoors. I like sports. I like laughter and joy. I just love it all. Sometimes I can get anxieties, and that's recently because of some things I've been traumatized with. So sometimes I can get anxieties. That's anybody. But, I will calm down. And just like that, But I'm trying to tell you, that's just life. I'm not a difficult person. I love y'all. I love everyone equally. I really do. And I never let somebody go without telling them that I love them. Even if I just met you and I'm talking to you, and at the end, I said, love you guys. And you know why? Because I do. Because my goal is to always give you your flowers while you see them, while you can see them and hear them. So I'm giving everyone their flowers right away. Because I've been to too many funerals and I've seen too many funerals where people just didn't get that chance. They didn't get the chance to say their last goodbyes, and it's just devastating for them. But the thing is, you won't have to say goodbye if y'all make sure that you are protected, especially to the little ones. Do you know how many little kids that I've seen? I mean, look, you took the time to make your child. You must take the time to love them. And if you can't, make sure you give that child to someone that wants to love them unconditionally. Unconditionally, and make sure that they are loved and cherished. If you can't do it. If you have vices, if you have demons that you are fighting, that you know you just can't handle, make sure that your children are protected from you, if that's the case. Because being aware is the most important thing. And everybody says it's mental illness, it's mental illness. No, it's self-awareness that we need to look at. We need to look at our self-awareness. Sometimes we are being just who we want to be just because we think we can be it. Sometimes people are heartless. That means that they don't care. They intentionally do what they do. And they don't care. And then they try to make an excuse up. To excuse it away. And there's just no excuse for killing your child. There's no excuse for killing your ex because they didn't want to be with you anymore. There's no excuse for killing a loved one just because you jealous of them, or because you want what they have, or you mad because they crossed you around. There's no excuse. You think you can excuse it away, you can't. And if the law don't get you, the devil will. Because you signed your fate. And demons will eat you up. And that's just how it's going to go. And if you want to fight that battle, that's on you. But don't take everybody else out with you, because we don't want to have to do it either. So, we going into 2023, y'all. 2022, if y'all didn't see it, I already told y'all way before it came. I told y'all. And people don't want to do it. They don't want to read that Revelations. Now, some people might not like it, but I said you got to read it because it helps you understand. It's just a guide. It helps you understand what's going on. We got climate change out of control. Y'all ain't never seen it before, and y'all got to admit it. The climate has changed to a level, to the 10th power. It went way to the left this year. Now, what you expect to come into 2023? Understand that this ain't ending. No time soon. So be aware. Because, the people that can save us are the youth. They're the ones that want to learn about it. They're the ones that are trying to get that knowledge. And they're the ones that want to help. So let them do what they need to do. Okay? Give them the guidance, give them the room, and let them do. We need music. We need music because music sends out a frequency of, it's the right music. It depends on the music, but there's certain music that gives positive vibes, that gives out a frequency of calmness or either a frequency of harmony. You never see somebody that's got an attitude when they got music in their life. Now, it depends on the type of music. Because there is music out there that sends off a evil frequency that really gets you off balance, that confuses you, that makes you think a whole nother way. So you gotta choose the type of music you want to listen to. You gotta choose the variety of music. Look, I listen to all types of music. Every last genre that's out there, I've listened to it, even from before there was genres involved. You know, you gotta open your mind. And some people don't want to do that. Some people can't do that. They can't. They just can't. And that's a setback. It's sad, but that's a setback. You gotta open your mind. You gotta be thinking a different way. And when I be getting mad, I don't really be getting mad. I just be getting nice nasty when somebody coming at me with something. I just be nice nasty about it, and I'm nicer to them than they was to me. And I just keep it moving. That's how you gotta do. There's triggers out there. I know there's triggers that get you upset. But why do you have such a short fuse? Ask yourself that. Why is your fuse so short that you just gotta go off and go off and go off over something so petty? That you go to the extreme because you feel some type of way, that you gotta hurt someone even 10 times worse than how you feel. Why do you have such a short fuse? Look at that. Find out where that trigger is and get rid of it. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna save some lives. I don't care what y'all say. I'm gonna save some youth. I'm gonna save their life. I'm gonna tell them, hey, look, we gonna get through this, and you are my future. You are going to change my diapers. When I get older, you is gonna get them depends, and you gonna change me. but you gonna take care of me. Don't y'all know your kids gonna take care of you? They gonna have to. I'm taking care of my parents right now. It's just a part of life. But you know what? You gotta instill in them the respect, that they need to respect the elders. You just can't be out there talking any kind of way. Now, when I be playing with my dad and my mom, I be playing. And we know that. We got to understand it because I'm older now. So it's just adults being adults. But when you're a child, you have to know how to talk and come at me. You can't just be coming at me any kind of way. Okay? You cannot. First, I'm going to look at you funny. And then if you keep on, something might happen and I may itch or something and a knuckle might hit that lip. Pop, and that hurts. Cause when your lip get hit and it going into your teeth like that, that hurt. But that wake you up. Or I might do the pop, the pluck. I got a strong pluck. I might pluck you. I might pluck you in the head. And look, you ain't gonna like that either, because that'll wake you up too, okay? It's a thump. And thump you right up in that head to get you right. Because, come on now. It's out of hand. But it's out of hand because they taught that way. They coming up that way. And we need to go back to some of the old school ways. It's just ignorance. It's just ignorance. We got to get out of that ignorance cycle. We got to get out of that. That's the only way we gonna make it through. I'm just saying, it's truly the only way. Start supporting your small businesses. Start supporting your community businesses. Hey, stop going out there and spending all your money on these expensive manufactured stuff that's been out there. Go and spend your money on something unique. Go and spend your money on something that you know is going to last you a long time, but is a classic, that is unique, that is an antique, that may be a family heirloom or something like that. And stop spending your money on these daggone name brand things that y'all just been giving the money to them and they ain't giving no money back to you. And you going broke getting it, but you ain't getting no money back. You not getting nothing out of it. I'm just saying, what, a look? A look? Because you can walk down the street and look a certain way. No. Yeah, look, y'all. I did this myself. I could do my own hair. I can do my own hair. When you see me have these styles up here, most of the time it's me doing my own hair. Because I can't afford to be going to no beauty salon. I just cannot afford to be going to no beauty salon. And plus, I'm natural. And so I try not to put no types of chemicals in my hair. And I haven't been doing that for over 4 years now. So I'm trying not to do that, and I'm trying to stay that way. Now they got things coming out saying that if you use a perm, you might get ovarian cancer or something like that. Y'all better watch out, because the chemicals that they've come out with are not the same chemicals that we had back in the day. They've been modified, but modified in a way that will harm you. See, it ain't like back in the day where we had things that were pure and natural resources. Now things are tainted. Additives. They're experimenting with this, with that, to make it a little bit more easier to manufacture or whatever. And so therefore we are losing out, because you're investing in these products, and these products are not chemically sound for your body and your mind. That's all I'm going to say about the natural stuff. I'm not going to push it off on you. I'm just telling you the truth. If you don't want to hear the truth, you don't have to hear the truth. You keep on. But then you're going to be one of them people on them recall list. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, a recall list. Don't you know your life can be recalled? Don't you know you can be recalled just like these products out here? Yes. You can be rejected and recalled, okay? Where you go, I don't know, but you can be recalled. Just know that. So you better get it right, okay? Anyway, now I'm not a holy roller. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't do that. I'm just speaking the truth, okay? You know, I'm just telling it like it is. I just speak the truth. I'm not sitting up here. I'm not throwing nothing at you. I'm not throwing no religion on you or nothing because I don't believe in that. I just want you to know that you need to be aware. You need to be open-minded and aware of what's going on around you because it's affecting you. You're steadily at the gas pump saying, God daggone, I just spent $94 to fill up a tank. Whereas about 3 years ago, I was only spending about 40. And don't blame it on the wrong person. Because y'all got it twisted. Y'all got it twisted. You think them people up in the White House and all that control that? No. It's the people. It's the people. It's the billionaires, the millionaires, and the trillionaires. And I probably got all that backwards, but I don't care. But that's the ones that control what you buy, your prices, and how you buy it. It don't have nothing to do with politics. That's business, people. And politics is a type of business. But I'm trying to tell you, they don't have nothing to do with that. Look it up. Look in the book and get hooked. Find out who owned that mint that prints the money. Find out what family run these specific banks that take all your money. You need to find out. Because they've been doing it for a long time. And you just keep falling into the pits. Falling into the pits. It's time to switch up. It's time for you to build anew. It's time to switch up. And you can do that. You can do it by doing your research, learning more about the political factors, and not because you have to be, if you want to change, you have to make a change. You know, there are more than two parties that are in the running. I just want y'all to know that. The only way that the other parties can play in the game is if they start being uplifted by the people. So know your rights. Know what you can do. Know how you can make a change. If you don't like none of these people, you need to start seeing who you like or who you might want to endorse. You need to talk to that person and say, look, I feel you need to be up there on the seat. Are you willing to take the ride and do it? Because it's not easy what they do. Y'all think it's easy. It's not easy to be a politician. It is not easy to be a councilman. It is not easy because you are not just fighting the people to get what you want. You're fighting a whole other powers that be. So the only way that they're going to be able to strengthen and give back to the community is if you support them in what they're trying to do. True support. Go to your city council meetings. Go to your town hall meetings. Whatever public meetings that you are invited to, where you can actually meet politicians or know who they're about or get to learn them, go sometime. Go and learn. I'm telling you, eyes will be wide open. But look, don't be a sucker. Now, they can say the right words to finesse you. You got to know how to decipher a finesse and what is being truthful and honest. Because a flim-flammer can flim-flam you all day long, and you'll fall for it. God daggone, it's been a couple of them that's already done did it to half the world. Okay? They can flim-flam you all day long. You'll fall right for it. Give yourself the tools to know the difference between the flim-flam and the real. You're going to have to do it. I'm trying to tell you, going into the future, y'all, you're going to have to take some time out, and you're going to have to you're going to have to open your mind. You're going to have to open it up. I know you don't want to do it. I know you're tired. I know you work all day. You say, I ain't got time for this. But shoot, while you on that job, when you get your break, you could be trying to figure out, what do I need to learn about now? For real. Because if you don't, it's just going to slap you in the face, just like some of these deaths do in your neighborhoods. Just like what happened to Takeoff and all the other ones, innocent bystanders. Because somebody can't control their temper or their instincts or whatever they do. Because back in the day, you know, they punch it out. You be, you punch, uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. You punch it out, and then you live to see another day. You know, nowadays, them guns ain't got no fists. They got piercings. I'm just saying. We got to be careful out there. Duck and roll is what I say. Duck and roll. Because you never know. You don't know the time, the hour, the minute, or the second. You just don't know. So if you want to live your life, live it right. Live it the way you truly want to live it, but be happy. And let your loved ones know how much you love them. And just live life. Enjoy life. Enjoy the things around you. Go out and smell the fresh air. Go out and take a break and just go out and sit and just listen. Just don't have anything going. Just listen to the sounds around you. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I sit, just listen. I listen to the trees blowing, the trees talking to me, the grass. I listen to the cars driving by, the kids playing in the park. You know, you listen to those things. It brings you back. It says, this is really what living is. That's what life is. Going to the beach and listening to the waves. Listen to the waves come in and out. Listen to the seagulls. You know, all that stuff. It really brings you back to reality. Because that's real. That's what we can hold on to. That was what we were given. Don't you know that it's so precious? That's the most precious gift that we've been given as human beings, is nature in itself. So you have to enjoy it, you know? I do. I really do. But anyway, I'm not going to keep y'all. Look, I came to tell y'all I got some things coming. I got a big project coming up going into 2023. So if y'all hit me up, just keep looking out for me. You know, when you watch me, keep. I love that y'all watch and follow me and support me. Please keep it up. Bring some more people into the community. Bring them in so I can get them in. I really want to get a round table discussion going. That no, not the Jada Pickett one, but I'm bad. That's not nice, Michelle. But I really want us to get it going. Just us, our average selves. I want to get us going. And I want us to have a fruitful and prosperous new year. That's my wish for all of you. I wish that you have great health and wealth and knowledge. I pray that for all of you. And I just want y'all to know that if nobody told you today, I love y'all. I love y'all with all my heart and soul. And I really mean that. And that's the truth. Okay? Everybody knows Spankey now. Now, if you can say my real name and you post it in that thread in the chat and you say my real name, I might have something for you, okay? I might have something for you going into the new year. I'm trying to be a little bit more givable. But, I'm working it. I'm gonna get up there, y'all. I'm gonna put it out there. I will be back next Wednesday. Now, every time I say that, y'all don't see me the next Wednesday. But no, seriously, God willing, I will be back on next Wednesday. I'm trying to come in a little bit earlier so I can catch people before they start going on their lives or they start hitting out meals or stuff like that. But we're gonna have a good year. We're gonna have a better year. And those that were lost in this year, we're going to celebrate them into the new year. And we're going to make sure that their legacies live on. And we're just going to keep them in our hearts and souls. And that's the most that I could tell you to do. Because that's the only thing that's going to keep your sanity when it comes to that. Okay? Because going into the new year, we will lose more. So be prepared, but just know that this life is not promised to us. Just like I said, we can be recalled, just like that Johnson & Johnson stuff. Oh, I said a brand. I'm sorry. Facebook don't ban me, but I'm just saying, recalls, okay? Your life can be on recall, people. It can be snatched away. So you got to know that you just got to live it right, live it to the best of and be safe and be aware of your surroundings. And don't put yourself in harm's way. Just don't. And you never can tell. You know, those people at Walmart didn't know that this man was going to go off. Or the man at the mall didn't know. They didn't know that that man was going to go off. But as soon as they could hear that something was wrong, they ducked and rolled. That's what you got to do, duck and roll. And just stay safe. And keep your children safe. And check on your elderly. If you know that there are seniors that are in a senior living home or in elderly living, just take the time sometime when you just driving out cruising and stop by and say hi. And say hi to them and talk to them. They appreciate it. They love it. I mean, even if it's your parents, stop by, say hi, how you doing, what's going on, and sit down and chit chat with them for just even if it's just 30 to 45 minutes, and then go on about your day. They will appreciate that more than you know. And love on your children. Hug them, kiss them, and give them a big hug and kiss from Spankey, okay? All right, y'all. I love you, and I will talk to you